Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. I hope you're having a good week. I get a lot of people asking me about how do you get into running a YouTube channel? What do you do? How should I go about it? Blah, blah, blah. And who are you, you might say, to give anyone advice? I mean, this is a small channel. It's got less than 5,000 subscribers, but people are asking me, so I'll give you my opinion for what it's worth. And I don't really think there's any great secret to it. As I've said many times before, you know, I've watched boxing on YouTube and YouTube commentary channels and everything for donkey's years, probably since YouTube started. And I thought, well, there's loads of others, you know, I could do one, but what's the point? Other people are covering it. And then nearly 3 years ago, because my channel started in 2021, 7th of October, I think it was, I did my first video. I only did that because I was home from work. I had 6 weeks off. I was in a lot of physical pain, and it was affecting me mentally. And I thought, this is going to get me down now, because the pain was going on for like 3-4 months, and it was very, very nasty. And I thought, I'm going to have to kind of stop myself from getting really, really depressed and losing heart here. So I started the channel as a way of occupying my mind and taking my mind off the physical pain. You know what I mean? And I had absolutely no expectations for it. Now, when I say that I think I've got 4,700 subscribers or thereabouts, I can honestly say, hand on heart, I've never made any effort to increase the size of the channel. I just make the videos. And that's the first thing. If you go into this, if you're going to make a YouTube channel, as Oscar Wilde said, be yourself, everyone else is taken. It's one of my favourite quotes. All right, so just be yourself. That's my first piece of advice. Whatever that is, whatever that may be, just be honest, be yourself, and you will, even if you don't pick up, you know, tens of thousands of subscribers, you'll pick up the right people, you'll connect with the right people, as I've done. I mean, I've met some terrific people just through starting this channel, you know, really nice people. So that's the first thing, be yourself. Now, the second thing is you've got to decide whether you can, first of all, whether you want to show your face, because some people, they'll do a boxing channel or any channel, and they won't really want to show themselves on the screen, which is absolutely fine. If you're a private person, don't show yourself on screen. I don't give a monkey's. You know, it would be a sin to deny the public, you know, the sight of my beautiful face. Of course it would. But all that aside, you know, I mean, I think I might start on OnlyFans. No. But that aside, you know, some people, they just don't like being recognised. They don't want to risk being recognised, and that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. So you've got to consider that. The third thing, we'll be on the third thing now, I would say is you've got to have kind of a thick skin, I suppose, because you do get a few arseholes out there. Most people, right as rain. Like I say, I've met some terrific people. I always read the comments. I don't get a chance to answer all of them because there's so many of them. But you get a few twats. But you get a few twats in life, don't you? You can meet a few twats standing at a bus stop. But you've got to be the type who just laughs off the trolls. I mean, I can say, hand on heart, it does not bother me what someone who doesn't know me thinks about me. I've had people leave comments saying, making claims that they think I'm this, that, and the other. They've never asked me for my opinion. They just make presumptions. They're almost always wrong about things, about what they're saying about me. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I'm in my late 50s now, so maybe it's an age thing where probably if I was 35 years younger or whatever, I was, you know, a bit wet behind the ears, maybe I would care. Because I think when you're younger, you're a bit more vain, a bit more, you value what your peers think, and you're a little bit more, perhaps in some people, a little bit more sort of psychologically fragile. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at? Well, their ego is a bit more fragile. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. Mine isn't. I don't give a fuck. You know, say what you like to me. Now, if someone gets really cheeky, really naughty, I'll just kick them off the channel, block them. And if they want to make the effort to make another YouTube page and come and get me again, they don't get blocked again. You know, we can do this for all day. I've got all day to do it, you know. But it doesn't bother me ultimately. I just don't want my comments section, you know, with horrible things written in it. I want this channel, if I have any ambition with this channel, I don't have a lot, but I want it to be for proper boxing fans, and you don't have to have a great deal of knowledge. I don't care what age you are. Maybe you're starting out, you like boxing, you just want to, hang with some people online and talk about boxing. You may not know much about the history of it. That's fine. If you genuinely love boxing, that's what I like. Those are the people I'm interested in. Don't know what some people are older than me. I've talked to people who are in their 70s. That's fascinating because they've seen some of the real old school fighters live that I haven't. And I've got people a lot younger than me. When I say about seeing Nigel Benn or Mike McCallum or whoever live, they're like, whoa, wow, So it's good to share your things, you know what I mean? Share your experiences. It also, when I talk about connecting, one of the really great things about having a boxing channel is that, like I say, you do connect with other people. So, for example, G-Man, when I started my channel, I was a big fan of G-Man's channel. It's one of many channels that I watch. And we were getting on great. We were having a chit chat, and I said, do you mind promoting my channel? So he kind of got the ball rolling for me, and I thought, I think I'd have 100 subscribers, and I thought, if I get to 500, that'd be really good. And I did get to 500, and I remember someone else saying to me, I think you'll get to 1,000. I was like, oh, really? And I got to 1,000. I couldn't believe it. Wow, But big up G-Man and a few others for helping me. They know who they are. They give me shout outs, and G-Man had me on his channel, and we were chatting boxing. So I got some subscribers and views on that. But my videos to start with were getting about 25, 30, 35 views. That was it. And now it's usually in the hundreds. I get a few that very rarely do I not get 100 views on even the less popular videos. Sometimes I'll get 1,000. So the channel grows. It grows because it's word of mouth. People say, oh, have you been over to that channel? Have a look at that. That guy's good, and blah, blah, blah. But this is a no-frills channel. I should point that out. The only editing I have ever done for any video is hit record and hit stop. That's it. Okay. All of my reviews are done 5 to 10 minutes after I finish watching the fight, because I don't want to get into the habit of sort of second guessing what I've seen. And I like to do my reviews straight away, so that even if I say something that's inaccurate or I make a mistake, it's there. And someone in the comments will say, well, no, that's wrong. That was a knockdown. You missed that, or something like that. And I'll look at it, I'll go, yeah, you're right. But I'd rather have that, that sort of organic, natural instinct, almost one step away from real-time opinion, rather than second guess and review it and, go into the minutiae. And I want this channel to be no nonsense, stripped down, and just for boxing fans who just want to, chew the fat on boxing. Now, having said that, G-Man helped me, a couple of others helped me. I was on their channels. It's been great that I've been able to help a couple of other people. So, for example, Lee with Inside the Distance, he sent me a message, said, I want to start a boxing channel. Do you mind, I can't remember what he said, something along the lines of, can you give me a shout out or something? So I did a little bit I give him a few shout outs, put the link to his channel in, and now he's got, I think, 700 subscribers. He's doing, building it up gradually, as I did. And he'll get to 1,000 at one point, and then he'll get monetized, and then he'll make a few bit of pocket money like I do. You don't make much money out of this, I'll tell you that. I mean, I've got 4,700 subscribers. My last YouTube payment for the last month was 77 quid. So this is pocket money. But you do it because you love it. I mean, I love doing the videos. I love chatting to people about boxing because I'm a boxing nut. But you ain't going to make, unless you got, 50,000 subscribers and you're getting 5,000 views a video or whatever, 10,000 views a video, which some people do. Then you might make a couple of grand a month, but I'm a long way off that. So do it for the love of it is basically the next thing I would point out to you. And yeah, that's really about it. I mean, say what you want to say. Don't ever feel obliged to make a video about something that doesn't really interest you, or that you think you should make a video about. I mean, I've made videos. For example, a lot of people don't like women's boxing. I do. So I make videos about female fights, and they get far less views than the male counterparts. But I don't care, because if I think a fight is worth reviewing, I'll review it. Some people like the amateur game. I don't cover that at all. This is not the channel for you if you like amateur boxing, because I never cover it. Sometimes I'll talk historically about history of some people like that, some people aren't bothered, but I do what I want to do, and people are, and the door's always open. As long as you're not going to be a cunt, you can come in. Okay, that's always been my attitude, and I'll talk to you. And like I say, most of the comments I've got to know a lot. I've got to read it, recognise a lot of my subscribers. It's really brilliant. So I would urge you, if you want to do a boxing video, to go ahead and do it. Like, you're in two minds about it. I know when I spoke to Lee initially, I think it was his wife said, "Why don't you do a boxing channel? You should do one." And so he does one. And Lee makes some great videos, but he's not someone who will make a video every day. It's like a hobby to him, and he enjoys it. Do that. I make videos most days. I make more than one most days, but that's just me. Don't feel obliged to do anything. Don't feel obliged to talk about anything. Talk about what you want to talk about, and the like-minded people will gravitate towards you, because, a lot of people have been really flattering about this channel. Some people don't like it. It's not compulsory to watch it. It's not mandatory. There are no mandatories. It's a bit like WBC, you know what I mean? No mandatories. You don't have to watch these videos, but you will meet the right people. Trust me. So if you've got any other questions, please ask them. If you want to start a channel and you want my opinion on anything else, just let me know. What else can I tell you? If you want to get monetized eventually, you need 1,000 subscribers. It does take a little while to get that, but connect with other channels. And because most of the guys out there, they're really fantastic, and some people let you on their channel. You got 3 or 4 or 5 guys talking all at once, and it's a good way of picking up views and subscribers. But let me know if you want to know anything more. All right. Thank you very much for your time. And while we're on the subject, why not subscribe? Why not hit the like button? Why not help out Joe Stunner Boxing? Much appreciated, as always. And I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.